Most nations on Earth are shaped by rivers, from the Nile to the Amazon, which for thousands of years have given life to civilizations by providing drinking water, fertile soil, trade routes, and energy, often described as the lifeblood of society. But imagine a country so vast it stretches across millions of square kilometers, and yet not a single river flows through it. Not one. Instead, its landscape is dominated by deserts and dry valleys known as wadis, which only flood briefly after rare storms before drying again into sand and stone, leaving behind nothing but cracked channels under the relentless sun. For most of the year, these valleys remain bone dry, and in such an environment, survival has always depended on finding water in unconventional ways. For centuries, people here relied on underground aquifers, vast reservoirs hidden deep beneath the earth, digging wells and building settlements around oases where groundwater rose close enough to the surface to sustain life. These oases became lifelines for caravans crossing the desert, centers of farming, and hubs of culture and trade. But as time passed, populations grew and modern cities began to rise, and the ancient sources were no longer enough to support millions of people. In the 20th century, this nation turned to technology and the sea. Along its coasts, it built some of the largest desalination plants in the world, massive facilities that transform salt water into fresh, drinkable water. Today, more than half of the water consumed in its cities comes directly from the ocean. Without rivers, this country has effectively created its own water supply. It is an astonishing triumph of engineering, but one that comes with challenges. Desalination is costly, energy-hungry, and produces salty waste that can damage the environment. Farming is difficult, since irrigation depends on these systems, and much of the nation's food must be imported. In many ways, water here is more precious than oil. Other small nations like Bahrain, Kuwait, or the United Arab Emirates also lack permanent rivers, but none compare in size to this land, which stretches over 2 million square kilometers, making it by far the largest country in the world without a river. So what is this extraordinary place? It is Saudi Arabia, a nation that proves human determination and innovation can overcome even the harshest landscapes, where millions thrive despite the absence of rivers, leaving us to wonder, if life can flourish here, what else is possible when humans adapt to the extremes of nature?